Somebody was up thinking about you all night last night. It's a very dreamy energy. This is somebody who is definitely feeling very lovey-dovey at this particular moment in time. It feels like this is something where they've had a shift within them. They were attracted to you. They liked you. They thought you were interesting. They thought you were fun. They thought you were cute. They thought you're nice. And it's almost like they have now just kind of moved into a deeper layer of something emotionally, based on something that has happened recently, something you said, something that you did, like a little thing, or it may even just be a lot of little things that have kind of like added up to a big something, where this person is like, I think I'm falling in love. I think this, and I'm hearing, I think this is love. And so these are the kind of feelings that they're having that are like different than anything that they've known or experienced before in other relationships. And so they almost feel to be a very thoughtful person, a very intellectual person, or they're used to kind of like processing things in that kind of cerebral energy. And so in addition to kind of these thoughts of you, they're almost sort of like considering other kind of like imagery that they've gotten from books, from movies, from TV, from relationships that they've seen people close to them have, or people around them have, or even relationships that they've been in, and like that was a version of love. That was a type of love, or in certain cases that was the absence of love. But this feeling that they're having for you, this is something new. It's like undiscovered territory. These are uncharted waters. And it's making this person almost feel like they want to sort of clutch this feeling to themselves like a secret, kind of like they found a secret treasure, like a buried treasure. It's something that is setting off a lot of light bulb moments for them, kind of like, this is what I was looking for. This is something that I didn't know that I need, but now that I found it, or now I'm experiencing this, what is it? Like they're very curious about what happens next between the two of you. But then there's also the sense of somebody that is kind of, they're blooming inside. They're blossoming. They don't want to like keep this hidden, but there's a sense of almost feeling very greedy with it, very greedy with this feeling, not wanting to kind of speak on it too soon, because they're wanting to just sort of sit in this period of time where something has like opened within them as far as you are concerned. And it's bringing forth the energy of almost young love, which can feel very special if you're older, if this person and you have kind of like, you've had your ups and downs in love and other relationships, and like at this phase in both of your lives, to have this experience of something that brings forth almost like an innocence to it, or something that has not been known, or has not been experienced, or has not been considered before. It's something that's like created a reset for this person emotionally. And so there's not an energy of fear that's associated with what I'm picking up right now, but it's an energy of just of curiosity. I want to keep this feeling close. I want to keep you close to me while I sit in the midst of this. And somebody who's almost kind of pinching themselves, like, is this real? Is this really happening? Is this really the feeling I'm getting? This is somebody where it's almost, this is almost like love songs are starting to make sense to them now, like lyrics within love songs. And it's like, oh, that's what that was. That's what this is about. That's that feeling that was described, that I've not had anything that gets close to that before, or that touches upon that before. But whatever's gone on between the two of you, it feels like recently that there's something that has just switched within them, and they have fallen in love with you. So we have, you changed my whole direction. This is somebody that may have just been wanting to like keep things casual, not set any expectations, be very in the moment with you. And they are now ready to take the plunge into something more serious. There's a sense that they have a lot of respect for you and for the dynamic between the two of you, and that they want to handle things delicately. They want to do things right. They don't want to waste a whole lot of time because there's a certainty within them. I want you. I'm in love with you. And so there may just be priority that is placed on where do we go from here? Because that energy of like we're just getting to know one another, or I'm not going to have my expectations very high, if they've been let down a lot in love, or if this is something where, kind of like a first experience after, unsuccessful attempts to date other people, or for some this is like a first experience in dating after a relationship fell apart that they were in with someone else previously. There's a sense of almost they have now moved beyond that place of let's just keep things light, let's keep things casual, to I want to intensify things, I want to turn things up a notch, I want to move closer to claiming you as mine. We also have I don't care what people think anymore. So this again speaks to somebody that is keeping these feelings very close to themselves because they're so new. This realization, or like a layer of realization within them. Because for some people, this is already, you've already said I love you to one another, but this person has like really fallen in love with you. It's more than just I love you. It's like I am in love with you. I am deeply in love with you. I adore you. They may even kind of be thinking for words other than love, because there's something so much deeper that has opened up within them as far as you are concerned. And there's a sense of like I don't want to keep this behind, under lock and key. I don't want to just keep it all to myself. I want the world to know that I choose you. I want the world to know you're my girl, you're my lady, you're my person, you're my wife, you're my future wife, whatever that kind of looks like. And this is somebody that's very proud to be seen with you, or the idea of like to be seen with you. If still, if it's just casual and you're needing to take things to the next level, it's like the idea of walking hand in hand with you out and about in the world, showing you off, posting us on social media, changing that status, from single to relationship, or relationship to engaged, or engaged to married, like all of those things fill this person with a sense of, yes, this is a line, this is good, this is right. And so they're, again, kind of like delicately sort of thinking, well, what's the next step? What's the next layer? Especially if this is something where you've already sort of said like, yeah, I love you, but they've transcended into like a deeper understanding of what love is, or a deeper feeling of that, then there's sort of like, well, how do I express this? How do I translate that out? How do I sort of let that be known to you and to others that this isn't just kind of surface level love, but this is something deeper. This is something that nears that realm of true love, lasting love, enduring love, actual love, love with a capital L as opposed to lowercase l. There's a lot that this person is feeling and sort of thinking about, but letting their heart do the talking. Like they want to express something to you, but they want their heart to speak, rather than kind of like, here's the list of reasons or the things that I find, wonderful about you. Like they want to make those things known. They want to give you all those details, but there's a sense of something very heartfelt that they want to be expressed, and not just have it like private between the two of you, but something that becomes part of how you are, kind of interacting with one another in a way that they invite the world to watch. Let the world watch. Let people see. Let everyone see us together. And we also have, I don't want to miss my chance with you. Yeah, so there may be a special occasion that's coming up. These are all timeless readings on my channel, so whenever you find these messages and they resonate, take them accordingly. But we're about 2 weeks away from Valentine's Day, so for some of you, this can be a very timely message in that sense. It's going to be a very special Valentine's Day from this person. They're going to do the most. They're going to go all out. They're really going to surprise you and shock you as far as like, wow, that's so romantic. That's so thoughtful. That's something that you'll be like crying tears of joy for what it is that they do to celebrate you, to acknowledge you, to kind of make the day very special. And for others of you, this is the energy of just like, I want to evolve the way that we are dealing with one another, that we're relating to one another, that I am pouring into this situation because you mean so much to me. You're so special to me. And I don't want to miss the opportunity, like every day, to let you know how celebrated you are by me. Like even if If the world doesn't celebrate you, I celebrate you. I'm your biggest fan. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for this experience between the two of us. This is something that they're thinking about a lot right now. They were thinking about it last night. Feels like it's going to be, the focus of a lot of their thoughts in kind of the days and weeks, months, years to come. This is like a turning point between the two of you. This is a step up from whatever the dynamic has been up to this point. And again, this is somebody who wants to love you loudly. We also have our eye contact is insane. So yeah, there's a sense that they could almost get like lost in your eyes. That they're, again, kind of, this is just bringing like this vision of somebody just like laying on a bed and kind of like staring up at their ceiling, maybe listening to like love songs, romantic music, or even just very quietly just like lost in thoughts of you, and just like, wow, how did I get so lucky? What did I do to, deserve meeting such an amazing person and having them be into me? What did I ever settle for before and think it was love? Because what I'm experiencing here, there's no description for it. It's next level. It's transcendent. It's sacred. There's a sense that they see the best of themselves mirrored in your eyes. You make this person want to be a better person. You show this person the way home to loving themselves as they are, in a way that they didn't know was possible. They didn't think that could be a component of a loving relationship. And yet these thoughts of you, these kind of like warm and fuzzy thoughts of you, it leads them back into a place of kind of like, we have aligned and this is working. We are right for one another. And as much as I've got this adoration for you, it helps me to adore myself even more as well. We also have you give me so much to look forward to. So they love interactions with you. And for someone, or for some people, but it feels like one person in particular, this message is coming through: no, you are not annoying me. So if you've kind of been feeling like, even if you're just sort of, thinking about this person like, oh man, are my thoughts projecting? Is that energy kind of like bothering them? Am I intruding on them in some sort of way? Is this too much? Is it overwhelming? That message is coming through of like, no, you're not too much. Is this perfect? You and this person are like right on that frequency of like a healthy obsession with one another. There's a sense that this person kind of imagines sort of like, when I get you home, when I have you in my arms, like, I don't want to let you go. I don't think I could keep my hands off of you. They're very attracted to you on all levels, and there's a sense of kind of like, I hope that you're feeling this kind of like, I'm just swimming in these loving thoughts and in these loving energies as much as I am. So this person really likes your love language. They like the way that you love, that you express affection. It's hitting all the right buttons for them. It's something that is really fulfilling for them. They want to experience more of that. They want to, learn more about you, experience more about you. But this is also the energy of somebody that wants to pour into you in new and unique ways, and more than they have up to this point. We also have, I can't stop thinking of you. So again, this is like deep in thought, lost in thought, those daydreams, those fantasies. It feels like they have taken on a shape and a nature that is unlike anything they've experienced before. It goes far beyond just like dirty thoughts or, sexual fantasies. Yeah, there's some of that, but this is almost something where they can feel their hearts soaring. They can feel their souls soaring to kind of like interact with you in these higher realms. It's like, what is this? Almost something that would be, they might wonder, like, is this cheesy? Is this something that if they were to tell you about all of this, they might feel a little embarrassed, or they'd blush, almost like, what would you think of me? Like, this isn't very adult. This isn't very calm, cool, and collected. Like, you make this person feel all mushy inside. But it's a really good feeling. Like, something about that is like, yeah, this feels right. I need to move in this direction and see kind of like, how can we work with this? How can we kind of like translate this into our physical interactions with one another? They're thinking of everything in the whole spectrum of kind of like what happens next in the situation between the two of you. We also have trust me. So they want to continue to build trust that they are a reliable person, that it's safe for you to soften in their presence, to receive what it is that they are giving. It feels like they want to be a lot more transparent with you about their intentions, a lot more consistent with you, a lot more of demonstrations of like romance and love, so that you see that they're willing to invest in this in a long-term sense. They don't want to pull away. They don't want to kind of just keep things where they are. This is someone that wants to go deeper with you. We also have suddenly all the songs I hear about you. Yeah, so this is someone, they're listening to love songs. They probably got a playlist. They have either created a playlist of love songs. Maybe that's what they were up last night doing, and kind of like listened to that, tried to go to sleep, and ended up just sort of like thinking of you, fantasizing about you. Or it's something where, music is very important. You've exchanged music with one another, or they're planning on starting to do that, sort of like where words fail me. Here is this kind of romantic expression. This may be something where it's hard for this person to like talk about their emotions, or, speak about those kind of loving energies, but it's like, oh, this musician does a great job of kind of capturing what I want to say. So here, and it won't be just sort of like, here's this random link I'm going to send you, but something where it's like, they say it better than I do. Something where, they're going to give their input. They're going to give that feedback as sort of like, this is the truth that my heart wants to express to you. This is the way that I'm feeling, captured in a very artistic way. We also have, you're the only one who truly gets me. So this person definitely feels like you're the yin to their yang. They may be thinking like, I think this is my soulmate. I think I've found the one. I think this is true love. I think this is the person that might be right to kind of build a life with or be with in a long-term sense. You understand and align with both kind of the colder or more reserved aspects of who they are, as well as what they're feeling is these kind of like vulnerable and sort of warm aspects. And there's a sense of like, I want to bring more of that vulnerability to the table. I want to, in my own way, kind of let you in, give you access to sort of this world inside of me that has now awakened thanks to you. These feelings of like deep love, true love, next level love that I've never had for anyone else before. I want to find ways to share that with you. We also have, you were so unexpected. Yeah, so this is, again, like those feelings have come on very suddenly. They've gotten deeper. This is something that has caught this person off guard, but it's like they're being carried away by these things in the best possible way. This is somebody who's like floating on a cloud. They're loving this kind of like fantasy energy, even if it's like they don't have necessarily like vivid thoughts about things. It's almost like a vibe between the two of you. They're feeling into that energetic connection, and it's very real for them, and it's a very good experience for them. We also have, I want to talk to you. So again, this is like communicating more of that love, those loving affirmations, those declarations of love. They want to talk to you about future plans where they see this connection evolving. They want to let you know what you mean to them. We also have, I'm ready for more than just text. So this is like taking you out on a romantic date, for a nice dinner, maybe cooking you dinner, planning something cozy at home, something that just kind of like lets you know, I want to have deeper experiences with you than the way in which we've been communicating or connecting up to this point in time. They're thinking about what they want to say, how that kind of, romantic conversation, or the moment where they tell you that they love you, or for some people that they propose, or, propose like the next step between the two of you. They're thinking about that, like, what's that going to be like? And not even just kind of like, let's get the details right. Let me make sure that I, say everything that I want to say, or that it's perfect. But they're thinking beyond that. They're thinking beyond that yes. They're thinking beyond those tears of joy. They're thinking beyond that energy of you receiving what it is that they're putting forth. And there's a sense of like, that fills them with a lot of happiness. That idea of sort of long-term energy, or what comes next in this connection. We also have, I want your attention. So again, this is somebody that's planning something big, maybe even just a bigger declaration of feelings than has been the case up to this point in time. If they're stoic or kind of emotionally reserved, this can be that energy of sort of like, I'm ready to open up. I'm ready to let you in. I'm ready to, do something very romantic or very unexpected that lets you see this other side of me. You bring this to the surface. You have awakened this. And so it's only right that I pour into you in this way. Yeah, we also have I'm making plans. So again, get ready for something that will catch you off guard in the best possible way. This person wants to kind of increase the level of creativity that goes into the interactions. Something where they're paying you a lot more compliments, or they're focusing on kind of like gratitude and appreciation, not just internally, but in terms of what they express to you as well, so that you know, like, this is not just an arbitrary connection. This is not something temporary. This is not something that, is kind of surface level. There are depths and layers to their feelings that are very much in their awareness at this particular point in time. And there's a sense of they want to honor those things, do right by those things, honor and do right by you, and find new or different or better ways, or to start to kind of move in that direction of like, I choose this, I choose you, I choose us, I choose to move forward with this. We also have I want a future with you. Yeah, so they're thinking long term. If this feels so good and amazing right now, what's this going to be when, this kind of trend continues? What's that going to be like when the next evolution happens? It's almost like this person could take flight with their feelings at this point in time. Like their heart has sprouted little wings, and they're kind of just like being carried up into these kind of higher realms by this. It's a very pleasant feeling. It's the sense of like, yeah, this is good. I've never had this in a relationship before. Or if this is someone that's been in your life for a period of time, and this is like deeper feelings that have come on for you, that can also be something where it's like, I didn't think at this point in our connection that I could fall in love with you all over again, or I could fall more deeply in love with you, or that there were other layers and aspects to the nature of feelings that you are able to bring forth within me, or that exists between the two of us, than I had already kind of mapped out or discovered or had experienced up to this point in time. And we also have you are the one. Yeah. So again, for a lot of you, this card kind of speaks for itself. For a lot of you, this is like, yeah, you're the one. You're the one they want to marry. You're the one that has shown them what love is, what true love is. You've awakened their heart to a new understanding, not just of what love is in terms of like actions between two people, but almost kind of like the residual effects of those experiences, or even just the essence of who you are as a person, and the fact that you play a role in their life has shown them. It's like shined a light on something within where you're projecting out a lot of these loving energies, or you embody these things, and it awakens something within them that, like, they don't know why, but it feels right. They might not be able to explain all the reasons that they love you, but everything within them is signaling like, yeah, you're the one. This is the one. This is the connection that is worth investing in, worth opening up to give and receive in a deeper way with one another. This is the person. You're this person's person. And so for a lot of you, like, get ready. They're ready to kind of make grand display, that declaration, kind of like share that with you, or open their heart or their life to you in a deeper way. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. Like or comment on this video to claim these energies. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content that I put out here. Don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications every time I post a new video. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link for that below. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.